So yesterday I did a video showing you guys that Android 14 is currently available for the ON 4K Pro devices, along with a couple other ON devices that wasn't yet up to date. So did that video. For me, the upgrade went well. Majority of folks in the comments had a good experience with the upgrade as well, but we did have some folks that reported issues. Some folks reported that their storage devices went dead after they upgraded. Also, we had a couple folks saying that the remotes went dead. But for me, I know it went well. But for the folks that experienced an issue, just let us know how you remedy those issues. Let us know if a system reset was an answer or if you did anything else to resolve those issues. With this video, what I wanted to talk about is a couple questions I actually received in the comments. Now that this is on Android 14, which brings some additional capabilities as well as a faster user experience, a lot of folks wanted me to do another benchmark to see if the scores are affected, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do today. Then I'm gonna share some insight of how this stacks up to the ON 4K Plus once again. So previously, the benchmark score on this was a 584. The ON 4K Plus scored a 1574, so major difference there. A lot of folks can't believe there was such a gap in performance, but I am on Android 14. You can see it there. Also have the latest security patch, and this is of course the ON 4K Pro. All right, so let's go into the benchmark. I just did a fresh reboot, so there shouldn't be any apps running in the background, but let's go ahead and do the quick benchmark and we'll come back and we'll talk about the results. So here's the benchmark scores after the update, and they actually scored lower than it did before. And this is a couple times that I've ran it, so I think I got a 375 before and now it's a 377, but for the most part it's consistently lower than the scores that I got initially. All right, so before we head over to AIDA64 and just kind of break down why this is scoring so low versus the ON 4K Plus, look at the scores between the graphics card and the physics score. So the overall score for the graphics card is a 317, and the overall score for the CPU is 1124. So the graphics card is really struggling with this benchmark score. You can see 317 is going to drag down the overall score. The CPU is slower than on 4K Plus, but is not as drastic as the graphics card. Let's go over to AIDA64 and kind of take a look at the difference in the hardware. So over to AIDA64, just to remind you guys what graphics card is in this, and then we'll kind of compare this to the ON 4K Plus. So this one's going to have a Mali G31. As far as the CPU, it's going to have a ARM Cortex A55. This is maxing out at 2004 megahertz or 2 gigahertz. It is a 64-bit processor, but it's running in 32-bit modes. As far as the CPU on the ON 4K Plus, it is an ARM Cortex A55 as well. However, the CPU on this one maxes out at 2508 megahertz or 2.5 gigahertz. So nice improvement over the ON 4K Plus. Of course, this is also 64-bit, but it is running in 32-bit mode. Graphics card on this is also a little bit different, guys. So this is Mali G310, and again, this just makes a big difference in the score. So yes, we can split hairs, but on paper, the ON 4K Plus just has better hardware inside, and it's gonna run smoother, it's gonna run faster, it's gonna do better over time, just with the hardware that's currently installed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I know I did a side-by-side with both devices, and the majority of you guys still picked ON 4K Pro over the Plus, and that's because of the added functionalities with the Ethernet port and the USB ports and the Google Assistant built in. But with the price difference and the performance, a lot of folks are starting to come over to the other side. So that's what I got to say in this video. Of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.